Hello and welcome back. My name is Kat. Today we're back with a crypto video. Hope you guys doing well, ladies and gentlemen. It is a nice late night Sunday. What better than to make another bullish video on Pulsechain? Like if you agree, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another video, not talking about the the most bullish token, the most bullish narrative in Pulsechain and in all of crypto. Of course, PDAI. No, we're not talking about that. We're gonna be talking about the other pStables that are bullish on the Pulsechain ecosystem. We're gonna be shining a light on an underdog one where it's a potential fourth pStable that not a lot of people have been talking about. I'm going to be addressing the current concerns with it and the potential returns with it as well, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and that is none other pLUSD. So stick around, watch the whole video. I'm not going to make it any longer than it should be. I just want to shine a light on it, and I want to kind of acknowledge it because I have seen a lot of people that ask me questions, and I'll give you guys my opinion about what it could happen. If us as a collective try to do the right thing, try to get it, move the gears up, just like how PDAI is doing its thing, just like how PUSDT is following suit. Guys, if you look at the charts, they literally all three are in correlation. Just the fact that USDC and USDT are, in smaller, it's almost like a leverage on PDAI because it's literally a 50% price sale compared to PDAI. Look at them. This is at 0073. This is at 0044. So USDT and USDC are literally very close together, and this is all obviously because it's very smartly bonded together, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and I think this 90% of this is to do with ATROPA. And of course, what is ATROPA? Utilizing the Hart's law with bonding things specifically. As one thing goes up, everything comes up in tandem. It makes sense. Everything moves up. Liquidity bond, it's really great. Honestly, I feel like this is why I really like Pulsechain. It's very smart, and I've even seen another person, I think his name is Holonomics, do it with in Solana actually. So he's taking that knowledge and putting it over in Solana with Costco and making like a whole ecosystem. I think it was called Dumble and something else, Harry Potter and stuff like that. Bonding it with Costco so that if Costco goes up, those other ecosystems goes up with it. It makes sense. Again, the focus on today's video, though, ladies and gentlemen, is not on the pStables that we all know, the three top ones, right? PDAI, PUSDC, and PUSDT. We're talking about LUSD, ladies and gentlemen. This one, I'm going to be, addressing the concerns with it. And of course, what is the first thing that comes in front of, when you read this is the price. Look at this. How many zeros are there compared to everything else? These are 2 zeros, but unfortunately with LUSD, ladies and gentlemen, it is at 7088. Now tell me if it's possible for people, possible for this to reach $1 when you compare it to the other things. When you see the holders of LUSD, they have billions and billions, ladies and gentlemen. Is that billions? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's billions. Yeah, that's billions, ladies and gentlemen, with a total supply, and it only keeps growing. Okay. And this is part of the concerns. I'm going to show you guys what you can do today and what I'm going to do today as well to contribute to this, because I feel like, honestly, if we come as a collective, we can get some significant work done where we can literally get the mint function to either be amended where it'll have a cap on the supply, or it will have even stricter rules such as stricter collateralization rules and conditions, or as I said, remove the mint function totally. Now this, because the way how LUSD works, the mint function is kind of an internal function. The one in the contract here is an internal function that can be called with another smart contract, and that smart contract is in the hands of the original LUSD on Ethereum, which I believe the company is called, I'm not entirely sure, I think it's just called something Liquidity, but we're going to be reading it because I do want to go over the pinned tweets about LUSD, so it will cover everything that you need to know, me and you need to know, and what we can do from today to help it. So one of them is of course sending some LUSD to the dead address. Now if you guys didn't know, this is the dead address of Pulsechain. What does dead address mean? This is basically what it means to burn tokens away. So for example, when you take this address and I put it in DBank, this is exactly what it has in its holdings. You can see that this is the total pulse burnt that's worth 13 million, and this is the DAI, the PDAI that's being burnt right now worth 1.3 million, which is really, really great. And Die Hard, the video that I made, the meme coin that I made recently, has been significantly increasing the amount that's being burnt towards PDAI. So again, all the community effort, everything is for the greater good, for the ecosystem, which is really, really good. So burning, the plus sign. So one of the things that we want to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, is reduce the supply of this. Okay, one of the ways is, of course, you send it to the burn. No, it won't directly actually reduce this number here, unfortunately, but you will have to somewhere. I'm not sure if DexScreener keeps track of it. Please do let me know if in the comments below. Does DexScreener know how to amend the supply minus the burnt supply? Let me know. But this is the current supply, which is 4.9 billion. Of course, when you compare this to, for example, PDAI, I believe PDAI is like 20 billion. Yeah, 22 billion. So it's actually not bad at all. But you now compare it with USD, with LUSD. Unfortunately, it has been minted to oblivion, and you can still mint it to this day. Okay, but it's not profitable to mint, obviously. But unfortunately, people still have been minting, playing around with the UI, etc., or with that smart contract, as I said. But remember, there is a way, and this is why I feel like this can still be, people ask me, should I buy LUSD? Because of course it has, the smallest market cap, smallest liquidity. We're going to get to liquidity in a second, by the way. Hint, supplying liquidity, right? I don't want to get into this now, but I will get into it in a second. But going back to it, people asking me, is it worth it holding it, etc., etc. Now, I'm not here as a financial advisor. I'll never be a financial advisor unless one day I get a certification. But besides the point, I'm not a financial advisor, never claimed to be on this channel. So here I'm just giving my opinion, what I think. I don't have no crystal ball, okay? But what I would do, I would not sell my PDAI, okay? I would not sell my PWBTC. I would not sell I'm not currently holding any of the other pStables, but I am thinking of buying a bag. Now, of course, as I said, USDT and USDC, great 2x leverage on PDAI itself. So as PDAI moves once, I believe, USDC and USDT, because it's in 50% sale, right? And ATROPA ecosystem himself, he said that he sees PDAI and all the three pStables to reach that $1 at the same time, which is actually really great. So if we know that as a, not a guaranteed fact, but if we know that as a, kind of a guide, of course, a lot of people will be like, hold on, let me just buy USDT instead of PDAI because it's 50% price. But of course, now when you look at LUSD, it's crazy amounts of away from the $1. This is my point where I see it going to $1 is it is unrealistic. Okay, it is unrealistic right now. What can be done to fix it? It's going to take a lot of effort, yes. But would it still not do X's? On its way to $1 or on its way to tenth of a dollar, whatever it's called, 1 cent, tenth of a cent, it can do X's, guys. Okay, this is why, in my opinion, I would still, buy a small bag of this, buy a medium bag. I think, to be a top 5 or top 10 holder, you just need to have around, well, not just, but, you need to have around 3K worth of this, which is actually not bad. So it's like, one of the, being a whale on this is not that hard, actually, when you compare it to the other ones. Like, for example, in PDAI, there's a lot of people holding 100 million worth of PDAI, okay? But, let me know your thoughts, but I still think, what? I would have a moon bag in this where it doesn't matter really anymore. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you just hold it. If it goes up, it goes up, right? And again, I feel like, it didn't really move up from the all-time low, which is like all the way here, really. It's only 1.7x, so we're really not late. This has really not seen any exposure to the pulse chain, and I feel like one day this can happen, guys. This is why I want to make this video. I just want to show you guys the gems of things. I don't want to show you guys too risky videos, like new projects that come left and right, like washed up memes here and there. No. Die Hard was great one. I think it already did a 3x after I made the video, but this one, guys, it's one of the original hard ecosystems. You never know. I believe, if I remember, top holders in pLUSD are also top holders of PDAI. I mean, also have a bag in pLUSD, which is kind of a great signal. It's good to know that, okay, we got some friendly whales in this. Or friendly. We're gonna assume they're friendly, of course, because they're in PDAI. They're holding. And of course, one of the best things that you can do as an investor is to copy from another whale. and see what else they're holding. Okay, because of course they sound looking at a whale, they're probably seasoned investors. They probably know what is best to hold. So this is a great sign. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's click and let's find out. This is LUSD Telegram group chat. Okay, I will link in the description, but keep in mind that it's almost not about pLUSD anymore. When you look at the chat, you'll see it's kind of, there's a few spammy things here and there. Not a lot of people are really talking there at all. You know, you'll see some token like buy alerts from other tokens that are not LUSD. It is what it is, right? But you know, maybe this video is gonna re-spark that community, get things up again. It would be really great to get Dex Screener logo up here. So let me know if you guys want me to make kind of a donation address. I'm not entirely sure how much it costs to make a logo and stuff like that. Obviously there is already a logo on you know, Pulse Scanner, whatever it's called, which is this one. I think it's the one that we're gonna stick with. Let me know. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind doing logos. If you guys want to stick with this one, I don't mind even also, you know, trying to be a little bit creative and making my own logo and see what you guys think. But you know, it'll be just great to get a Dex Screener logo. You know, makes it more official. But going back to it, let's read quickly, you know, the quick summary of pLUSD, the state of it, etc., and how. And this is very bullish. Okay, I should have probably said this towards the beginning of the video, but hey, you're here now. You're smart. I hope you comment down below what you think of the video so far. Okay, quick summary. LUSD is a stable coin which you can deposit into their website to earn liquidity tokens. Okay, again, their website, I really wish they mentioned the company's name. I think it will be it'll be lower in a second. Liquidity tokens as well can stake your liquidity to earn protocol fees in LUSD plus ETH. There's no max to minting, but it's not profitable to mint. Currently, someone has been interacting with the UI. Supply is different from all chains. LUSD 100% backed with Ethereum, in which case on Pulsechain 100% backed with Pulse. Looking to scout devs who can create a UI for the public as well as build farms surrounding LUSD, making a use case as well as multiple liquidities connected to LUSD, so we can have many liquid options. Again, this is such a great idea. Again, I will be supplying liquidity in this video to show you guys, quick tutorial as well. And as well, I'm going to show you guys how you can calculate APRs from supplying liquidity in a version 2 LP pool, okay, or liquidity pool. So you're going to stick to that as well. A little bit of mathematics, but don't worry, everything will be easy. Step by step. It really makes sense. You know, it's simple math. And if you scroll down here, if everyone here sends 500 million LUSD to the burn address, which is the one I just told you, it ends with 369. It's 0000, right? That's the burn address where you send it. Everyone can see how much, you know, the burn address holds. It's less, and of course, once you send things to the burn address, by the way, you can never retrieve it because it's a wallet that no one owns. Okay, so yeah, it's less than $20. Right now I think it's worth 45, and would remove 54 billion from circulation. Would not stop the minter, but neutralize damage and also turn heads in the general. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now, guys. Again, doing my part of the of the community. You know what I mean? I'm making this video to get exposure to it. Oh, this is me doing my farm stuff. By the way, I'm still in the farms, and I'm making roughly like $30 per day. I'm absolutely chilling right now, but anyways, that's for another video to make an update on them. But yeah, this is how much pLUSD I'm holding. Basically nothing. Again, I am gonna probably plan to get a bag on this, but probably after the video, because I need to collect some funds here and there, left and right, you know, from other chains like Solana, etc. So again, 500 million, which kind of sounds like a lot. This is how, you know, hyperinflated this token is, unfortunately. So $45. I think I have enough. Let's flip that around. Oh, unfortunately, oh, that didn't do that. Is it? Yeah, it is. I think it's 500. Yeah, let's go that. Let's do that. 1% slippage. That's a beautiful thing. I really like Petias, by the way. Shout out to Petias. A really great aggregator. Look at that. It's green. Guys, I'm actually making this transaction. I'm actually going to get more. So they're actually doing a little bit of arbitrage for me. Thank you, Petias. You know what I mean? I'm making 0.2. Whoa. Where did it go? Did they hear me? They didn't want me to make profit. Oh no, they're back. I love Petias. Anyways, let's click confirm and swap. Easy. Again, you know, I really shout out to pTIAs. I think it's a really great aggregator. I go in it most of the times right now, actually, because you know sometimes with Pulse X, you gotta click on the IPFS. Sometimes it's laggy, you know. But pTIAs again keeps it very simple. I think they also started sniffing or finding routes with SparkSwap as well. So in times where SparkSwap has better liquidity routing options, it does that for you automatically, which is really great. So anyways, I got my 500 million. I believe that's 500 million. I hope it is. Yeah, I got 600 something million right now. What I want to show you guys, you know, obviously just a quick tutorial, like, you know, it's not really a tutorial really, right? But this is how you burn stuff, guys. It's as simple as taking that address, you copy it. But actually, before I do that, I need to add LUSD to my MetaMask. So I'm going to go here, open my MetaMask, and then I'm going to go here, click on import, paste it. LUSD already knows the rest. Yep. And then now I'm going to go back to this, open my MetaMask, send to you. That's the dead address, which would be great, you know, if they had an ENS or a name, a domain name for it, where it's like dead.pulse. But of course, I think you need to, the wallet, the dead wallet itself needs to do that, which nobody has. But anyways, you got PLS. We're gonna change that to teddy bear. Let me see. Does it support commas? No, it doesn't. That's annoying. I need to count. That's 50 million. I think that's 500 million. Yep. It'll take 23 pulse. Not bad. And that's how you send it to the dead address. So that's me, you know, doing my part of the community, really, for $5 worth, sending it over to the dead address. And I'm going to show you as well later how you can supply and why I think this is the best token right now to supply to out of all the pStables, guys. This is technically the 4th Underdog pStable. So you heard it here first, guys. You know. Anyways, and of course the volume has kind of been picking up, which is a very good sign, guys. Okay, keep an eye on this. Now it did go all the way up. It did like a nice little. Oh, it did a nice little 2x in one day. Okay, and then of course it corrected itself back. 0.5%. So honestly, if you're a swing trader, this is not bad. You know what I mean? This is like a what was it called? Stock markets investor. You know, stock investor's dream. Like 100%. Oof, they get ecstatic on that. They go, oh yeah. Anyways, this is a great opportunity. Reason being as well, ladies and gentlemen, going back to it, we are going to read the Telegram. My bad for jumping here and there. But the reason being, by the way, if you want to supply liquidity, there's two factors. Of course, number one is volume. Okay, you need volume to make yield from your liquidity providing, right? And number two, you want to look at the liquidity to volume ratio, ladies and gentlemen. The lower the liquidity compared to the volume, the better. The higher APRs you'll get. Okay, and of course the good thing about version 2 liquidity, okay, this is version 1, so I'm not looking at the correct one here. So actually, my bad, guys. Let me quickly paste that here. Let me find a V2. So for example, you see this one, liquidity is 971 compared to 85k worth of volume. That's bad. You know, when you have way more liquidity ratio compared to volume, it's not bad. I'm just saying you'll get low APRs. We're talking, I mean, I'm going to assume that's probably around 20% APR right there. But when you compare it to other things here, for example, oh no, that's Uniswap. You know, this one USDC to WBTC, not bad, you know, it's not bad ratio, but again, not the best. But yeah, going back to it, for example, you compare it to other ones like PDAI. This was 1.7 million. Oh, okay, this one's actually not bad. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not bad. So I would say you probably get around 60 APRs with this one. Again, this is me making rough mathematics. I think it's probably going to be 50 to 60 APR here. But remember, this is only volume, so it will die down. So, you know, this ratio will probably go back slower or lower APRs. But this is why I really like USD, because look at this, guys, the ratio, liquidity to volume ratio. There's more volume than liquidity. Beautiful. So I think automatically you look at this and you're like, yeah, we're in the triple digit APRs right now. It's looking really beautiful. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can enter this and how you can calculate the APRs. Okay. Now the second thing, and this is why I left it towards the end of this video. I know it might be too long and I apologize for that. If it was, let me know what you think. Hello. You know what I mean? It actually just hit midnight now. It's Monday, guys. Anyways, why this is a great opportunity is because if you click on that WPLS, ladies and gentlemen, because what is the main concern in LPs, right? Of course, you're gonna be like, oh, is there enough volume for me to make money? The next, or probably the biggest concern of an LP provider is impermanent loss, ladies and gentlemen. We're worried about, making a loss by just providing, where you might have made more money by just holding those tokens separately. Do you understand? I might make a separate video about impermanent loss, but it's honestly very basic. There's tons of resources already out there, but it's basically, would I have made more money by just holding those two tokens separately, as opposed to in an LP token, right? And this is taking in the fact that your yield. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it worth the impermanent loss to supply liquidity because of the yield? You know what I mean? So most of the times, if the answer is yes, then you should. If the answer is no, then why are you supplying liquidity if you don't think that the yield that you'll receive will outweigh the impermanent loss that's going to happen, that potentially could happen? But why I think this is a really, really great token to invest in, because look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't this look like a stable coin to you? This looks like a stable coin, because when you put that chart, across with WPLS price, look at this. This basically means that LUSD and the WPLS price is literally moving up and down in correlation. We're looking at +1 correlation coefficient easily here. And of course, some movements here directly up and down, but again, it's finding itself back in a straight line. This is beautiful. That means impermanent loss is at its minimum, because if WPLS goes up, LUSD follows, it goes up. And again, this probably has to do with Hart's law, of course. You know what I mean? So yeah, again, really, really great. And look at the liquidity. As we said, it's really good. If you have a more volume than liquidity, plus such small liquidity like this, first of all, makes the token itself more volatile. Again, it can go up easier because liquidity is kind of like a weight. It's lighter weight, which means it can move up and down easily. Okay, now remember, it can move up easily, but it can also move down easier. But we can kind of sense that there is an all-time low or a bottom. Very, very, I think honestly we've probably found a nice little support layer right here. Literally right there. Let me color that yellow, because I think every holder here right now is either a whale who's very smart, or people who are holding this strong. Like, you know what I mean? They're taking that bet. This is why I might actually buy a bag of this. I might just be a holder of PDAI and LUSD. You know what I mean? I'm in the most confident pStable and in the most riskiest pStable in the middle of it as well. As you said, it's still not bad, because it's a 50% sale. I am probably going to buy bags of USDC and USDT, but LUSD is the highest risk, guys. Okay, so I ain't going to be putting money there where I'm going to be opening the chart every single day worrying about, can I pay my rent? You know what I mean? I hope LUSD goes up because I need to pay my rent. No, risk capital only with all of them. Please understand that. This is crypto. There's no guarantees at the end of the day, guys. You know what I mean? This goes to zero. PDAI, you know what I mean? Anything goes to zero. Who's gonna list? Like, there's no guarantees in crypto, guys. Keep them on, please. Remember that. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not saying you're gonna make 100%. I'm not gonna say this is 100% gonna go back to, all-time high, local all-time high. No. Be your own, do your own due diligence and everything like that. I'm just here to give a spotlight on Pulsechain. I think Pulsechain is the best bet this altcoin season. What do you think? This is why I love making videos about this. Anyways, moving on. Let me double check my mic is working. Thank God it is. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to quickly finish the spin. Again, my bad for jumping around here and there. Looking to scout, yeah, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go down here. Again, this is by someone who deleted their account. Now, I'm not sure. I hope they're doing fine. But anyways, this was the answer. Yes, it's technically possible for the pLUSD minting contract. This is the main part of the video, actually. It's crazy. Towards the end of the video. Yes, it is technically possible for the pLUSD minting contract to be modified to stop or restrict new pLUSD token minting or Pulsechain. Here are some key points. This is what I was talking about. pLUSD, like the original LUSD, is minted by locking up collateral Pulse tokens in a smart contract governed by Liquidity protocol. This collateralized minting contract logic was ported over from Ethereum to Pulsechain during the airdrop process. In its current form, the pLUSD minting contract allows new pLUSD to be minted by anyone as long as they provide a minimum of 150% collateral, which is why it is not profitable, or one of the reasons why. However, the minting parameters and logic are controlled by the Liquidity governance framework and smart contract code. So in theory, the Liquidity DAO, I think that's the name of the company, could propose and approve changes to the pLUSD minting contract. For example, they could set a max cap on pLUSD supply, raise the collateral ratio required, add whitelisting rules, or fully disable minting. Such changes would require on-chain governments, votes, and contract update to implement. So in summary, while the current pLUSD contract permits open minting, so you can still mint today, the Liquidity protocol developers and community could propose and implement restrictions or disabling the minting. If they do so, the ability exists, but collective action would be required, which is why I'm making this video, okay, to shine light on this. This could be bullish, could do X's, guys. Okay, remember, low market cap, low liquidity. Where's PDAI? It's 100+ million market cap. Where is pLUSD? Yeah, that's a 200x away to just reach PDAI's level. And I'm not saying it could reach that. Okay, keep that in mind. Like, calm down. Okay, let's not get too excited now. I'm not saying, oh, it's gonna do a 200x, but you never know. Let's say it's gonna do half of that, 100x from here. Beautiful. I'm holding to find out. I mean, again, I already rule it as a loss when I invest in stuff like this, so I think you should do the same thing as well. There's a potential for the current issues, and again, I'm not really going to read all this. I think the video is already too long. This is the part that I want to show you. Liquidity official community, I think that's the company, that's the company logo behind LUSD back in Ethereum, the original one. So this is one of their admins. So this guy said, when support for Pulsechain, one of the admins in LUSD, the team is working on it and will make an official announcement once it's ready. Now, this is all the way back in 11th September, very close to my birthday, but last year. Okay. And of course, it's been a long time, you know, it's been over 6 months. I feel like if we do get enough community, you know, support, you know, let's get collective action, I think honestly we can grab their attention and they can be like, you know what, let's do this, let's disable the minting. Everyone's happy. Whoa, this is now bullish. Yo, let's start burning. Let's start making more liquidity, you know, pools with different things. So the arbitrage opportunities are even greater. The bot activity will come here, more volume. You know what I mean? Like, is it for the greater? You know what I mean? For the greater of the bullish narrative with pLUSD. You know, let's start integrating farms with other people's projects, stuff like this. Let's start supplying liquidity, and that's what I'm going to be doing. That's how I'm going to end the video. And then this guy said, need an LUSD INU logo. Winner will 1% of the will get 1% of the supply INU. What? In which be paired. Oh, this is like a a meme token idea. That's funny though. But again, that's very bullish. Okay, very bullish. I'm not gonna lie to you, because this shows that it is a possibility. It's not gonna happen, at least if we didn't, you know, come together. But it's definitely within the realms of possibilities, and that's bullish. So going back to it, I'm gonna end the video with this. Apologies for being super long video, you know, but it's a Sunday. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying it. Hope you are too. Okay, so what we're gonna do to supply liquidity to this, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how much APR you can make. First of all, let me quickly find out how much. I got $134. I'll invest $120. That's fine with me, honestly. So of course, how LP works, you have to supply equal value of both sides. So I'm going to be supplying for LUSD and WPLS in the version 2, because that's how where you make yield, right? The yield comes back in LP tokens itself. So it's actually auto compounding, guys, which is beautiful. So if you chill out, keep it for a year, keep it for a month or even a year, it's going to auto compound, and it's going to use the compound interest. You know, is it one of the seven wonders of the world? I don't know. Let me know. I think Albert Einstein said that. But moving on, we're going to be calculating that. So of course, what I'm going to be doing first, I'm going to go back to Petias. I'm going to go back here. How much do I have of this? I have $9. I'm going to click on max. I'm going to change this and put 6. So actually, I should probably do 0. Yeah, because I already have $9, right? So I'm going to be doing that. Click swap. Again, I'm going to be making a profit on this swap. Quite happy. I'm going to do that. We're going to wait a little bit. And of course, in the meantime, I hope you guys are doing well. A quick thank you to my, DeFi Insiders, the people who are choosing to become a member and support my small YouTube channel. This keeps me going, but honestly, either way, I'm gonna make the videos either way. I'm enjoying it. It's my passion. And of course, a quick thank you to this highlight comment. Thanks for the info, support, and even blessing us with the airdrop when you didn't have to. Still holding my diehard and my PDAI bag. Of course, referring to the diehard video. So going back to it again, we bought this. So what you need to do, go to liquidity session in PulseX, because of course this is a liquidity in the PulseX. You can see that from there in the screener. You click back here, you click on V2, and then click on add liquidity. We put that pLUSD. So if it's not imported, what you need to do is go to LUSD, copy the contract, easy peasy. Come back here, paste it, import it. And then what the beautiful thing about this is if you just click on one side, it will automatically know how much you need on the other side to keep it equal. So it's 66, easy. Now what the next thing you need to do is enable it. Give it a second. It'll show you, you'll just enable it for you, and then click on next, approve. And then, whoa, do not approve. Whoa. I swear I thought I clicked V2, but look what happened. It still stayed V1. Oh, thank God I did this in the video. And you can see, for example, here, it doesn't matter that you have to click on V2. Remember that, guys. Okay, you put on V1, you ain't making nothing. You're making no yield. Okay, that's a double negative. You're not making any yield, I mean. So yeah, V2 here, ladies and gentlemen, and it tells you actually how much share of the pool I will have. So just under, it's annoying, but I'm going to be owning just under 1% of that pool. Okay, which is actually not bad, and I think I'm going to really try to supply a lot to that, as I said, because I think honestly impermanent loss is really low there, so it doesn't matter. I can make as much yield as I want, and I can dip out, and I'm not going to have an overall loss because of, both WPLS and pLUSD are moving in correlation together, which is beautiful. Anyways, we're going back here. We're going to click on supply, but before we do that, I want you guys to scroll down, and you can see here, by adding your liquidity, you'll earn 0.22 of all trades on this pair proportionally to the share of your pool. Now, this is where we're going to calculate the APRs. Okay, and I understand this video is very long, but, it's the beginning of the new week. I wanted to have this video packed with information. You know what I mean? I just love making videos for you guys, okay? Anyways, going back to it, ladies and gentlemen, what you need to do, okay, remember that number. Remember this number is 0.22, okay? But of course, we want to turn this into a not percentage number. So we're going to times it or divide it by 0.0. Add 2 zeros. So it's actually 0.0022, okay? That's the number that we can use it to multiply with. So we're going to go back to LUSD. You see that volume right there? So we're going to take that. A lot of people are trading, which honestly, whoa, I need to get my bag ASAP now. What I'm going to do, so take that number, 21,000 in volume in the past 24 hours, right? You times that by 0.0022. Okay, easy peasy. That means in the past 24 hours, $46 has been made in terms of volume. What is it called? Trading fees. Apologies. Trading fees that are being distributed to the suppliers. Okay, $46. All right. So now, because I am a 0.91% of the pool, I'm going to times this 0.091, and this is how much I'll make in a day. So I'm going to be making 42 cents from my $120. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up my sticky note, and I'm just going to put that there, 0.42 from my roughly, actually that's probably more than 120, that's 134 maybe. Yeah, 134 I believe. Ooh, I hope that's correct. Anyways, $134 total investment. So okay, this is what we're going to do now. We're going to do 0.42 divided by 134, and that we're going to times that by 100 now, because we're going to turn it into a percentage. That is how much I'm making per day. 0.31 per day, ladies and gentlemen. I honestly think that's actually really good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We probably got desensitized in DeFi world, where we want 1% minimum, 1% daily minimum, 4% daily minimum. You know what I mean? Like, bad. bad. These projects, they rarely last, by the way. Okay, but this, guys, is actually decent, very, very decent. Okay, keep in mind. So how we can turn this into APR, ladies and gentlemen, easy. Times that by 365. That's the APR. There you go. I'm gonna go like this. Daily is equal to 114% APR, which is actually really, really good. Okay, this is unlocked staking. You own your tokens. It's in your wallet. This is true yield, non-Ponzonomics, in Pulsechain, the most trusted, the safest. You know what I mean? This, guys, I'm gonna make a whole video on this about Pulsechain. Don't worry. Okay, Pulsechain solves every issue with Solana. You know, with its buggy network, slow network, failed transactions. With Bitcoin, slow transactions, no smart contracts, proof of work. Ethereum, high gas fees. Guys, high gas fees. Come on now. This is why Pulsechain is an L1 solution, guys. You know what I mean? It's a solution. So what problem is it solving? All the above. All the above, guys. When someone asks you, oh, what do you think of Pulsechain? It's just a fork of Ethereum. And he asks you what solution, you know, what problem is it really solving? First of all, give him a slap and tell him all the above. Go figure it out. With the road. Take care, buddy. Too slow. I mean, I'm too rich. I speak money only. You know what I mean? Go spin the block. Tough stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm kidding. But this is why, you know what I mean? Pulsechain really like gets you like goosebumps almost, guys. You know what I mean? I'm gonna end the video there. That's how you calculate the APR. That's how you enter a V2 liquidity. That's how you understand, you know, if stuff are bullish to enter. I'm gonna end the video there. Definitely. I hope this video is not on 1 hour. Let me quickly check. 36 minutes. Oh, that's actually not bad. So we should probably you know, we got plenty of time to get this video to 1 hour. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna end the video there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay, everything you need to know about pLUSD, right? I'm gonna leave the Telegram link in the description, even though it's not really like about pLUSD, but join it. Say hi, hello. I mean, depending on the admins there, do we need a new Telegram, like a fresh one? Let me know. I mean, I can start that up. I don't mind it. I want to hear your comments down below. You know what I mean? pLUSD is an underdog of a pStable. I'm getting my bag in this. You heard it here first. You know, don't buy before me though. No, I'm just kidding. It's a solar sport, so you could do whatever you want. I'm kidding. By the way, I'm not doing no buying, selling signals. None of that. Everyone it's a free world here. The Wild West in crypto. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna end the video there, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. You learned something new today about Pulsechain. You know, made something a little bit more clarifying. I hope it's not too overwhelming, but we'll get there. We were all, you know, if you feel like you're new in crypto and stuff like that, you can reach out to me in my emails or DM me on my Telegram. I can do consultation. I can do, you know, training and etc. Let me know. But aside from that, just remember, you know, we were all in the same starting point that you were at some point, right? But we're gonna get there, and of course, first step is always the hardest step. So it's fine. You'll get there. You watching this video right now, you are winning. You're making the best out of the bull run. So good on you. I'll see you guys later. Take care.